Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Go ahead, hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell, would you? Go ahead and hit that like button, all right? For those of you that's been rocking with me for a while, listen, Money Moves is where we are learning how to do options for dummies. We are learning a lot. I literally just released 2 videos on yesterday, and another one is uploaded now as we speak. Let's get right into it. S&P 500 declines as market comeback pause while traders wait for more trade deals. What are they talking about? We know that Howard Lutnick, and Scott Bessent met with their Chinese counterparts, and they're supposed to have a framework of a deal done, but the markets doesn't trust it, good people. And this is just what's happening. The market doesn't trust the lack of details. We could see right here what happened. When we had the CPI this morning, I'll play it for you. Consumer Price Index came out this morning. We had a run up in the pre-markets. The NASDAQ was up over 100 points. Then we cooled off. And then here we go with the China news, down, boom, ramp back up. This is where we were at the highs, good people. Look at that. The Dow was up 238 points. The NASDAQ was up high, right? And then it all tanked. Boom. Here we are, all right? 30 minutes before closing bell. What's going on with these markets? Well, this is what's going on with these markets. We got U.S. tariff on China won't change again, says Lutnick, all right, after talks. So he's saying that the taco trade won't be a good trade anymore. What is the taco trade? The taco trade was a trade that if the president said something as it pertains to tariffs, let's say we're gonna tax this, right? You wait for it to fall, you buy it. And then he always bags off and says, you know what, we're going to do a 90-day pause. That's what the taco trade was, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. That's what the taco trade was. He always bagged out, all right? Taco, Trump always chickens out. Taco, that's what it was, right? And so now a lot of people have been making money on the taco trade, and I've been making money on the taco trade. So let's listen to Howard Lutnick. Of course, I was making money on it, you and I, before it became a thing. We were just buying it based on the market being down by 10, 15, 20%. And you and I were loading up. We were loading up on VUG. We were loading up on QQQ. We were loading up on VUG, VTI, if you know, all the ETFs that were following the entire market. It was just a time to load up. And then, of course, earlier today, the quantum computing stock were up again. And we were doing good in Rigetti, QBTS, QUBT, Rigetti, and all of the other ones were doing good. All right. So let's listen to what Howard Lutnick had to say.
Correctly we were deeply respectful. There was no yelling and screaming, none of that stuff. It was just deeply respectful. Let's get down to it. Our leaders want this to be positive. They want this to go well. Let's make sure we get it done. But there's lots of detail. Remember, they only approved U.S. companies doing it. They wouldn't let us. We tried to do it for the world. We tried to negotiate for the world. We tried to get it done. And they were saying, no, that's our responsibility. We are willing to do this for America and only for Donald Trump and only for America. And so that was the agreement. This is an American agreement. If you're an American company and you need magnets, they are going to approve it right away, which is what we needed. We tried for everybody else, but what in the end, we did what we needed. And we will take off our countermeasures as they approve these magnets. We will we will remove our countermeasures, and we'll be good. We have our tariffs. They are excellent. They are great for America. The trading deal is great for America, and they've agreed. We're going to examine how China can do more business with us. You know, we've got a giant trade deficit. How about China? You buy more of our agriculture, you buy more of our equipment. And I think they've agreed to that. We're going to go through that over the next couple of months. But this feels very, very positive.
Come on, people. Do you really think that they were fighting for the rest of the world out of the kindness of their heart? And they says, no, no, only Trump. We will. I'm sorry, good people. Some of this stuff is funny to me. All right, good people. So hopefully that we did come to a deal so we could, get our markets back, get inflation under control. Inflation actually was better than analysts thought it would be. Okay, so let's just take a look. All right, the consumer price index CPI came out this morning, increased by 0.1% for the month, putting the annual inflation rate at 2.4. All right, so inflation is cooling. It's still high, but it's cooling. All right, and excluding food and energy, core CPI came in respectively at a 0.1 and a 2.8, compared with forecasts of 0.3 and 2.9. So you could see that they were down. Instead of 0.3, it was 0.1. All right. And instead of 2.9, it was 2.8. New vehicles, used vehicles, and apparel actually went down without playing that. All right. Even with these glasses, I got to look so far off. All right. Sometimes. So what did the market think about it? Right. So we could see this is what counts, what our money is doing right now. Man, it's just going, it's not good. It's just looking bad right now. Right. So we need more details. And then we had Bitcoin that was up 110 in the pre-markets. Then based on the good CPI news, it jumped up again to 110. Right now, I'm going to call this at 109 because when you look at Coinbase, it'll show slightly higher than this. Okay, so let's just call this 109. We could see that it is still up. We'll call that 4% over the last week. And Ethereum is waking up. I like the fact that Ethereum is waking up, and XRP, of course. But I like the fact that Ethereum is waking up. And I still think, even though it has grossly underperformed, I think that Ethereum could wake up and lead the charge into alt season. Okay, we need lower inflation. We need CPI to continue to come down. We need details on a ceasefire as it pertains to trade wars with the U.S. and China. I had another guy here that I was going to play, and he's poo-fooing the whole deal. I'm not going to play that because I know some of you guys get upset. All right. But we are not looking into the politics based on our guy winning. Our guy is our pockets. Our guy, our dog in the race is our portfolios. That's who we're looking out for. I'm looking out for you. We're looking out for each other. All right, good people. I just wanted to come on and say this is what we're looking at. I am still DCAing in crypto. All right. Every time they trigger, I start right back up and started DCAing. I showed you guys what I was doing in money moves. I was letting them know which ones I was swing trading. And the alts and Bitcoin that I'm buying, 80% of everything I'm purchasing right now is Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is what I personally want to own the most of. You let me know, okay? And we had some that were really, really popping. I was buying more XCN. It hasn't moved yet, but I believe it will. It's just reloading, okay? But you know which one actually, of course, I'm buying more Ondo, Link, MOG coin, MOG. Check out MOG coin. I got into it for a quick swing trade, and it's looking pretty nice right now. All right. All right, good people. I'm going to leave it right there. Make sure you join us at Money Moves. That's going to be the top link below. Listen, every single class that I have recorded is still up. It's going to be up for a little while. Okay. But every single class that I have in options for dummies is still up. So you that never done options, or you that's been losing money and don't know why, you may find out why if you go back to the basics. So this is options for the absolute beginner. If you're options, you've been slaying options, is not for you. But if you want to learn and want to learn the right way, click the top link below, and we'll see you on the next one, good people. I don't plan on making a video tomorrow. I'm just working on these classes for options for dummies, because if the market turns around, I want the family to be ready to do puts and ride it all the way down. Or if the market should go on an extended bull run, we want to be ready to do calls at the right time and in the right stock. Okay. So here's what I will tell you. I'm very leery. I'm going to just say it right now. I'm extremely leery about the last week of this month or the first week of next month. I'm just leery. That's all. Leery, leery, leery. Now, if we have some solid news as it pertains to China and the U.S., which the markets is showing you that all of this was priced in already, then what positive catalyst do we have? All right. And so I'm just looking out for the last week of this month and the first week of next month with caution, extreme caution, because I just believe that I'm going to just be honest with you. I'm more nervous that it's going to go down than up. I'm just going to tell you right now. All right. So that doesn't mean it is right. We have to monitor these things day by day. We got Elon apologizing now, saying he went too far with the battle with the president. And because of that, Tesla was doing better, and it started to come back up. Let's see if we can get Tesla up. All right, good people. And that's why I say, nothing's ever done, right? When it comes to these markets. Look at this, good people. Down today. It was up earlier, right? But it's down right now, right? But over the last 5 days, we could see it's actually flat. And so those who were buying down here at 248, congratulations. Okay, congratulations. 281, congratulations, right? You bought the fear, and then look at that. 17%. That's pretty good for a few days from June 6th to June 11th. That's pretty good. Even now, look at that. You're doing well. 15% in a short time period. Lesson learned, yet again. Buy fear, sell greed. Check us out. We'll see you later.